Here's my physique. I constantly get compliments on my body from both guys and girls, and I'm going to show you how to build it through 45-minute workouts. A 45-minute workout will 10 out of 10 times give you the same result as a 90-minute workout. First, let's talk about the benefits of a shorter workout. So with a shorter workout, you literally save time. Why would you not want to save time in the gym? I get it. Some people really enjoy being in the gym, but essentially when you spend longer in the gym, you might even waste some gains. You might even go to the point where you're not even going to make more gains. So that is why a 45-minute workout is going to be better. And you're also going to save energy on your workout. What is the point of doing a 90-minute workout or even longer, 1 hour plus, when you can do a 45-minute workout and get the same results? There really isn't a point. You're going to save energy with the 45-minute workout, you're going to save time with the 45-minute workout, and you're going to get the same outcome. You're going to have a different input of shorter time, less energy invested. You're still going to push as hard, but you're going to get the same outcome. Saved time, saved energy, same outcome. It's a lot more realistic for you to do shorter for 45-minute workouts because you can maintain this over time instead of doing 90-minute workouts. Someday, when right now you might be really into the gym, you might be excited to go to the gym every day, chances are at some point you're going to not be as excited. Some days, some weeks, maybe even months, you're going to feel like this. You're going to get back into it, but when you have periods like this is when it's most important to stay consistent. And if you have long 90-minute plus workouts, you're not going to want to be as consistent. It's going to be a lot more hard. But when you have these shorter 45-minute workouts, it's going to be a lot easier to be a lot more consistent when doing it. So here's how you can actually practice the 45-minute workouts and get your workout done in time in 45 minutes while getting the same outcome. So you should do 2 working sets, not 3, not 4. You're going to do 2 working sets, maximum 2. You can do 1, but I recommend you do 2. For the first working set, you're going to do to repetition failure, I call it. So you do as many full reps as you can and go to failure that way, not any half reps or anything. On your second set, you're going to do half reps, squeeze everything out, get a spotter, maybe do drop sets. If you're doing like one of those leg machines, you're going to push and you're going to grab your arm and like support yourself. You can do this with mostly leg machines, and just do everything you can, just squeeze out everything, go to complete and utter failure on the second set, repetition failure, and then super duper ultra mega failure. You can do this with only 1 set as well, but it's a lot harder because you're going to get the same thing out of 1 set by going to complete and utter failure. I have tried this. You can do this, it works, but it's a lot harder to get the same out of it. So I recommend you do 2 working sets, and I do 2 working sets as well. You also do 1 to 2 warm-up sets. So let's say you are doing chest that day, you pull up to the gym, you're doing maybe like the band one, over the back, or maybe with the stick, or just some basic warm-up, and then you do warm-up with the weights. If I do chest, I'm going to do 2 warm-up sets for that muscle group. For the bigger muscle group with back, maybe I do 1. For the arms, I do 1. So 1 to 2 warm-up sets, at least for the first. If you're doing back-to-back chest, just make sure your chest is actually warm and ready to go into a working set. So you can maybe drop the warm-up set even, but be careful with this. It's not worth it to risk an injury. Ever. Another part of doing the 45-minute workouts is having only 4 to 5 exercises. I know this sounds crazy to some people. A lot of people I work out with, this just sounds crazy too. I say I do 5 exercises and I only do 2 working sets, and I think it's absolutely crazy. But bro, I'm more ripped than you, so really, like, you can't really talk, bro. So this is what I do. It works amazingly. And you do this instead of, I want you to rather do 5 to 6 workouts a week, 45 minutes with 4 to 5 exercises, instead of doing maybe 3 or 4 90-minute workouts with like 8 or 9 or 7 exercises. It's a lot more efficient. You save a lot of time. But maybe you think that you don't have enough time or enough exercises to hit every muscle group in your workout. And I would say, yes, you don't. So what I do, I do 2 upper body days and 1 leg day. These are like dedicated for that specifically. First upper body day I might do chest and bicep. Second I might do back and tricep, and then I do legs on the next one. 5 exercises I usually do on these days: 3 chest, 2 bicep. On back I maybe do 3 back exercises, 1 face pull maybe, and then I do 1 or 2 tricep exercises. Then we have the leg day. I just do 2 quad, 2 hamstring exercises. Very easy. Always do 4 exercises on my leg day to save maximum amount of energy, and I get insane leg growth from this. I'm going to put on a picture that I recently took of my legs. I know. You can gasp, you can be shocked. I know, it's crazy. 4 exercises. I don't get sore after doing legs. It's insane. That's another benefit of doing so short workouts. You don't get sore. But you might think, when am I supposed to train shoulders and all these other muscle groups? This is where the 2 or 3 other workouts come in. I recommend you start with maybe 1, maybe 2, and then step up to 3 maybe. I don't always do 3. I do 2 to 3 of these extra days. And these extra days I call catch-up days. So what you do on catch-up days is you do the muscle groups that you missed. So you can do your side delt, you can do your calves, your maybe traps, and then you do extra things like your abs and your neck, because these are more aesthetic muscles. Maybe you do your forearms because you want to grow them. Maybe you even want to do, maybe you want to grow a bigger chest, so you do another set or another exercise. You use one of your exercises to do maybe incline chest press again, so you can grow even bigger chest. That is what's so good about the catch-up days, because you just do whatever you want to grow, whatever you missed that week, and whatever you want to grow even bigger. I always spend these days, I do abs, I do neck, traps, side delts, and I might do that again. Maybe I do some extra chest, some extra back, some extra bicep, whatever I feel like I want to grow more, want to grow bigger that day. If you want to know more about the concept of catch-up days, I'm going to have an entire module for that in my program, so join it. Link down below. Right now it's a quarter price for the first person that joined. Then the price is going to double and double again once the program is completely finished. So it's a good opportunity. Enjoy your workouts. If you feel like you get rushed with the 45-minute workouts, even you're only doing 5 exercises and 2 working sets, but you still feel rushed and you look at the clock, oh, I haven't finished in 45 minutes, just take it slow. If it's more enjoyable for you to do 90-minute workouts, do 90-minute workouts. Like, do what you can do in the long run. I'm just here to tell you that you can do 45-minute workouts and get the same results and save more energy. It is objectively better. I hope I used that right. Objectively is like not personal. It is that thing objectively better to do the 45-minute workouts, and it's going to be a lot easier to maintain once you maybe start feeling like you are not that motivated to go to the gym. Like, spending your time preparing for that is more beneficial than you think it is. But right now, if you're really motivated to go to the gym, just enjoy it. Just do what you feel like, essentially. Just push to failure, be consistent, but still do what you feel like. Have fun, talk to people, train with a friend. Just do things that you enjoy, even though it takes longer. If the gym is more of a socializing place than a place to just work out for you, that's great. Use it for that. I've put all my years of knowledge, condensed it all, put it all into a package, and I made a program for you specifically to help you fast track your progress. It took me 4 years to get to where I am right now. I absolutely believe it can take you only 2, maybe even less, to get to where I am right now. So please go check out my program. Link down below. Thank you for watching so far. And yeah, if you want to learn more, go watch the video on screen, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.